New York. Thanks for joining us. This is
Happy Friday, y'all.
this is
Cheers.
the pod. Happy cheers.
We appreciate everybody tuning in. As always, tapping in. As always.
So what are we talking about? Musée coin. Talking about moving forward. This man's going to Thailand in a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Getting some vibes in the sky. Moving forward. He's getting a lot of brands in store this week.
Yeah,
Tell
man.
him about that.
Yeah, so this week, super cool. One of the first shoe wear deals I ever got was with ES. And now we're getting some Ronnie Kriegers. I'm gonna get a personal pair. I'm super excited for it. So they'll be here Monday. And then a little side quest, little side project. I've been doing grills now for a few years, and I've kind of been the runt of the operation, so to speak. So I finally did my own piece for myself, and it'll be here tomorrow. And I'm just excited to kind of have more creative control. But with creative control also comes full responsibility for the fuck ups. So hopefully everything is how it's supposed to be. And yeah, that'll be cool, man. That'll be good money. So big things coming up. I've also got to deal with Stray footwear. So Stray footwear will be in store very soon. And really just tying some loose ends and trying to get shit kind of where I feel like it needs to be before I can comfortably go to Thailand, you know. So I'm still trying to figure everything out from a logistical standpoint, but staying busy, having fun. New brands, 3amskate.com. If you're interested, seeing a little bit more just about the brands we carry and really what makes us different, because what makes us different is the fact that we're curated by me and me only. So I'm always looking on the internet to develop relationships with different brands and bring different shit in you ain't gonna see every single day. So really that's just kind of what I'm on right now, you know, is doing what other people aren't doing, bringing shit to the town that wouldn't be in the town already, and kind of creating my own little lane. I'm not trying to be like anybody else. um I'm trying to kind of be like my own store. Even with skaters, you know, they come in and they're talking about, oh, you know, I haven't seen this or I haven't seen that. It's like that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Is I'm aiming for the brand. I'm aiming for the people that don't want to be in shit that everybody else has. I'm aiming for people that want to have certain items that they're it's a whole new brand, you know what I'm saying, or it's a whole new look that they didn't even know they were looking for. You know, I carry Dr. Martens in my store, and I'm gonna create a YouTube for this. I'm hoping I've got 2 weeks left. So just so everybody knows, I see we got 15 viewers. Appreciate y'all. I've got a deadline that I have to have $3,000 for Dr. Martens by the 31st of March. And I did a launch party. I did sell a couple pairs. I sold a couple pairs to the college kids. I had a couple friends get a couple pairs, but I explained to them right when I opened the account that I wasn't going to be able to like move tons and tons of pairs right away, you know, just because the area that I'm in, it's very like you got to really target the right people, you know, like to even get them to even want to spend on a pair of Dr. Martens. So, yeah, you know, fucking I got a deadline of 2 weeks that I've got to make $3,000. So I've got a lot of Dr. Martens I've got to sell. So I've just been kind of figuring out how I'm gonna go about it and structure, letting people know I've got it. And the biggest, I guess, issue that I'm having is they're kind of telling me they don't necessarily want me to move the prices too much. Like the price is the price, but why not just go and buy them off Doc Martens at that point, you know? Like my store doesn't have enough footprint to where it's like you're gonna buy off me versus somebody else. So really that's what I'm trying to figure out is why should somebody buy, like when I'm making content, there's confidence. You know what I mean? Like you sound like you know what you're talking about, because that's what people buy into. You know what I mean? So just having all my shit together, and why you should be buying Doc Martens from me, and if you're not buying it from me, why you're fucking up, why you're missing out. You know? So, am I off of work today? No, I'm not. No, I'm not, sir. I work every day. This is just another part of the creative process for me.
Shop's open. Yeah, so everybody, we are at 3 a.m. His shop, where you can find all this in store, IRL, right? And you can also go to his website at 3amskate.com. So again, that's 3amskate.com. Shameless shill right there. Please, again, if you want to check it out, check it out. This is what it looks like from this side. Again, we're in the car having a little business meeting. Felt like we could be productive by going live and letting the man talk.
Yeah, so basically we're selling a lifestyle, because 3 a.m. is not capped at one specific product. As I evolve and I live a healthier lifestyle, and you know, part of what I really enjoy to do is traveling, and every time I travel somewhere, there's always a different insight and an outlook that I bring to 3 a.m. So really what we currently are selling right now is a lot of different skate decks. We have a lot of different skate apparel. We've got a shoe deal with Ours Is Yours. They're really cool. Do you guys look like some potheads, question mark? I don't know what a pothead looks like. I know that I smoke weed, I'm gonna tell you that. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, we carry a lot of skate decks. Ours Is Yours is a brand that we just got in, that a lot of people are really digging, that is not carried in too many skate shops. Fats Buddha Spot, Travis Scott was wearing in his PlayStation ad that he did for Sony. So that's really cool. And if you go on Fats Buddha Spot's website, we're the only New York distributor that they've got. So, you know, we're just trying to carry products people don't have. That's the bottom line. Like, in every aspect, we're kind of trying to be different but still present, you know. But we're gonna be out here. This is gonna be a good summer for us. So really, you know, we appreciate everybody that tunes in.
Yeah, even you, Willie G. And no, have you? But again, back to the point at hand. So this is the Meta Musee's channel. 3 a.m. has their own YouTube. So go to 3 a.m. Skate, or 3 a.m. New York is the channel.
Yeah, 3 a.m. New York is the channel. And
we're trying to get 50 subscribers there so he can go live here as often as he can every day. You know, really to make more content for you all.
Yeah, for sure. I think I need to be in front of the camera more and just kind of letting you guys know what I'm doing on the day-to-day, you know, from drinking beers with museum owners, to, you know, talking with brands on the phone, to creating grills, to traveling to different places. It's really, you never know what I'm going to be doing. We don't sell rollerblades. I don't know anybody in the town that does sell rollerblades. I think that would be a cool lane.
That's a good idea.
That would be a good lane.
Yeah, I know a lot of people.
I'm only skate shopping on Myra, New York.
Yeah.
So.
And that's. So again, you should have rollerblades. If there's only one skate shop in, you maybe should think about skates.
I'm only skate shop pimp.
Because if it's a skate shop, you need skates. That's awesome. Again, though, like thinking about it, a lot of people who do skate rollerblade, right?
So this is a little ad I did for the Dr. Martin mules we've got. What do you guys think of these?
It is imported beer.
You guys think that's, what do you think? There's no urgency to buy with that?
And you didn't mention that before, that you do have a brand deal with Doc Martens in
we're
store.
A couple
that is
of fly-ass motherfuckers. That's what we are. That's what we are.
I can dig that.
We're a couple fly-ass motherfuckers. Yes, sir.
I guess, man, it is kind of necessary to burn this. I gotta leave here and yeah, so Willie G, everybody, thank y'all for joining us. If y'all got any more questions, comments, concerns, again, we're just getting this thing rolling. I'll be here probably about 10, 15 more minutes.
Yes, sir. We're about to steam another one. Another one. Yeah, Dr. Martens, yeah. I definitely. But the best thing would be head on over to the website and see everything that we've got.
You ain't gotta buy nothing, just check it out.
Yeah, go check it out.
Peruse. And then get the name in your head, 3 a.m.
And then if you guys want hydration, you know what I'm saying, you guys can also get the hydration.
Right beside 3 a.m., not to be extra silly, right? But if you want juice, he also got the juice bar next door. Fresh press, he does it himself. Sometimes mom's helps, I bet.
Yep, mom's helps.
Shout out to the moms.
Shout out to moms. Shout out to Meta Musee. Shout out to David. Always put me on the just alpha, and appreciate it. So, I come on the channel as often as I can. This is usually a once a week thing, and we allow you guys to kind of not, can you give me an employee discount? Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. I for sure can do that.
The employee discount is a handshake and a thanks and support for the business.
Absolutely.
Because employees like to support the business they work at because, again, a rising tide lifts all ships. Hopefully you got your own.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact. With having a small business, I don't think people really understand that your wage is the profit.
I was going to say, dude, is that not what we've been talking about with the shit?
That's the main thing people understand is if you sell a $200 hoodie, that's not $200 profit. You guys gotta understand, that's not $200 profit. Out of that profit, you gotta immediately subtract the bills, and then with what you're left, that's your hourly wage. And 9 times out of 10, when you see that hourly wage on paper, a lot of people don't understand the true sacrifice. So that extra 5 you want, that extra 10 you want, 20 you want, on average, that brings it down dollars an hour. Dollars. You know what I mean? So it really does matter. You know what I mean? And it's just as simple as supporting local is kind of like wanting to wear designer. It's not cheap. You know what I mean? If you want cheap, you don't want to support local, kind of like designer.
That's true. That's a really good point. I ain't never thought about that. But that is, again, when you're local, they think that you got it. If you go out and do your best to get it, they think you got it. Like, again, you showed that you got 2 little places right here. We got the thing going. We're doing our thing. And you know what he talks about? Some fucking Xanax, some fucking dumb stuff, So, Willie G, thank you for, again, reminding us how people like to set their mindset and what they like to waste their time doing and what we're not going to take time out of our life to do. We're going to do everything we can to make sure that again, thank you for showing us as an example of what not to do when other people are doing their best to be themselves and do their best.
Because we're trying to build a community of people that are actually going to support, and with trying to build a community, you have to have people that are interacting to know if they're a part of your community or not. We're trying to build, and we appreciate your interaction, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate you at least, commenting and everything. We just wish we could get it a little bit more serious, because the reality is we're just trying to start out like every other channel you guys buy into. Like every other brand that you purchase and that you trust, that's what we're trying to get our brands to. So, we're hustling every day. You guys see it. You guys know what we're doing.
And it reminds me about like the Musée on X and stuff. I keep thinking about how some people are almost intimidated when they see us and they don't want to talk, and they think that maybe I'm somebody with money, or they may think that maybe that I have a museum that I can do what I want and be however, but I work 65 hours a week on my day jobs, and then I try to find 10, 20 hours for my side business, the Musée that I love, and then I try to use every bit of my time past that for my family, with my 9-month-old, my 12-year-old, my wife, my mom. And people think just for some reason that you got it. Like you just got time, you got money, you got things, you You got so much more to give than anybody needs to attribute to. They don't have to attribute to nothing. They don't. They just need to take whatever they can, like soak up a sponge. Like they're just, let me press on this a little bit and soak up what I can. Press upon this, soak up what I can. To people who don't have it to give anymore, that's all they want to do is take, and all we want to do is make, to make sure that, again, like mom's is all right. And you got time to breathe and go hang out with your homie on a day to go live at his business and really try to get some things rolling.
Because that's a luxury nowadays. That's the thing that sucks is, there was one point in all of our lives, guys, where we didn't have to think about anything other than what we wanted to do. And now there's so many exterior forces to where it's a luxury to be able to go spend a day fishing or hanging out with your buddy, just enjoying a beer and hopping on the live. These are all things that you really got to sacrifice for. And when you have a business, or you see somebody building a museum, or you see somebody just doing anything that's a creative space, nobody sees the sacrifice, right? Because to get the product to where it's at, to get whatever they're offering to where it's at, you got to take whatever the cost is of that item. You got to take the labor, but then you also got to calculate the sacrifice. The nights may be away from family. The nights may be away from doing something else you wanted to do just to make this thing a reality. So once you factor all that in, on top of it, it's just that $3 extra that person's asking for is worth it every time.
So, Vinny, what juices do you have for detox? Because I think that's a good, something good to keep in mind. You actually have a detox drink.
Yes, we have a detox drink over there. And, the main thing people want to detox from is heavy metals, environmental pollutions, and also just unhealthy eating habits. And the colon has so much just backup and just waste in it. That's what people don't understand. That's really what the disease is coming from, is the mucus. It's coming from the inflammation.
I'm glad you got on that mucus thing. And again, I hope you see that I am trying to enlighten the world with what your posts, because that is powerful. And again, I believe more than most people understand, like the mucus thing. It's true. Most think, and I don't even want to get scientific with it, but the decrease in mucus retains a lot. And it's like, if you can think of any moist place in your house, how then it gets moldy when it's dark. It's dark in here. And when it gets moist and it retains moisture in places that it's not supposed to be, like mucus does, it gets toxic. Literal toxins. And it's cancerous. It's really deadly. And sugars produce a lot of extra mucus.
And that's the only thing, sugar.
Artificial sugars.
Cutting the sugar out. You guys, I'm going to be going to Thailand, and, I can't wait. I'm going to be spreading the Musee out there. I'm going to get Dave out there sooner than later. Yeah, man, I'm glad you're healthy. I'm glad you're clean and all that, bro. That's the main thing, man. We just got to stay accountable and,
For real. You gotta do your best, man.
That's really all it is, man. Nobody's perfect. You're not expected to be perfect. You're expected to be you, expected to be true. And make your truth a reality you don't want to escape from. That's my best advice. I just said this to this kid, this youth that came in the store the other day. A lot of people want to escape the reality, but why not just make your reality something you don't want to escape? You know what I mean? It's got to be something that we can all put down on pen and paper of, hey, this is what needs to happen in order for me to get to that place. And that's your light at the end of the tunnel at that point. You know what I mean? So,
E-bottles.
E-bottles. Yeah, I took a picture of that. That's the Brody right there. That's the bro.
Oh, shit. TJ's calling.